Hi, my name is Cindy Huff, and today I'm here to talk about why communicating about our health matters. We are responsible for our own health. No one can help us if we can't communicate how we are feeling. When we go to a new doctor, we always have a ton of forms to fill out about our family history. And sometimes we think, this is crazy. Why do I have to fill out all these forms about my mother, my father, my siblings, and what happened to them during their lifetime? Because knowing this helps the doctor figure out what we may be suffering from, even if we're just in for a common cold. Knowing our family history is very important when it comes to a doctor advising treatment for certain illnesses. My father had a bad heart, but he kept putting off going to the doctor because he was one of those guys that just didn't like to talk about how bad he was feeling. One day, he was mowing the lawn and he had a heart attack. That scared him completely. When he went to the doctor was shocked that he had a heart attack. And he said, I didn't have any idea that you had heart issues, Mr. Smith. My dad said, nah, I don't like to talk about it. I just thought it was some kind of chest pain. I'd get over it. But here I am now. So the doctor sat down with him and asked him so many questions about his health history. My dad got kind of irritated about it because he didn't like giving out personal information. But after the doctor told him why communicating with him about how his health and how it has been throughout the years, he realized that the more the doctor knew, the better that he could get treatment. The same applies to us. The more that we know, the better we're able to communicate to our physicians how we feel about ourselves. So, I'm getting older and I'm having a lot of arthritis pain and inflammation in my body. So when I told my doctor about all the pain I was having, he suggested that I go on a medication called prednisone for a year. That scared me. I didn't know anything about this drug. And so I asked him a lot of questions about it to even see if I was interested in taking it. He told me there was issues sometimes with it, weight gain, and stiffness in my joints. I was trying to get rid of the stiffness in my joints, so that concerned me. But after he told me how he has helped many people by taking this drug for a year, I decided, okay, I'll try it. So I started very slowly, 1 pill a day for 2 weeks, then 2 pills, then 3 pills, and so on and so on. Well, of course, when I was taking the prednisone, my body felt so much better and I could do more. But I also had issues with it. And that was, I was gaining weight. I was always hungry. I was ravenous. And I could see myself putting on weight, and I didn't like that. So I made an appointment to go back to my doctor, and I talked to him about it. And he said, you have to weigh the pros and cons. You have to know if you want to keep going on the prednisone because it is helping your inflammation in your body, your pain, or do you want to stay slim and suffer? So I decided to control my appetite while taking the medicine. Even though I would be hungry, I just ate a piece of fruit or some sugar-free Jell-O just to compensate, even a yogurt. So I went on with my medication treatment. And I took it for a year. And the whole year, I was pain-free. I watched my diet, and I didn't gain the weight that I did in the first month or two. So after about a month without the treatment, the pain came back. Did I make a bad choice in trying it because I wanted to be pain-free? Maybe so, but I tried it. It just didn't work. It didn't last. It kept me pain-free, but it didn't last. So every time you go to your doctor, make sure that you tell him what is really bothering you. You make sure that he has all the information that he can have about you. And you can ask questions from him. Don't forget that. Your doctor is a person. He's there to treat you. So don't feel afraid or you think he might get angry if you ask questions. If he does, get another doctor. My doctor that I have, I know is very busy. He has a lot of patients and he goes from one room to another. But he does sit and talk to you and he asks you, do you have any questions about this? Do you have any questions about the medicine? So that makes me feel confident in him. He shows a lot of empathy for his patients, and that makes me feel good too. I don't want to go to a doctor that is in such a hurry that he doesn't listen to you. That's not the kind of doctor you want. You want a doctor that wants to know about your health, that wants you to tell him if you have any new symptoms about anything else. Your family should also be included in what's going on with your health so that they know. Talk to your siblings. Tell them what's going on with your health. And don't be afraid to talk about it. Communication is key. It's everything when it comes to your health. If you don't communicate how you're feeling, nobody's going to know. Thanks, and have a good day.